Oh. Good morning. It's Hump Day, Yay! Wednesday, April the 28th. You're with Heidi and Colette in the on the first local morning edition of our amazing show. Got a few things to share off the top. We have a local hero who played some hockey last night that we're going to get to. But before we get to Mr. Mateer, we're going to get to Mr. Momoa. Yesterday we mentioned this person, and I called him, what did I call him? Water boy. I mean, it's clearly not, he's not a water boy, he is Aquaman.
Oh my God.
And if you watched the show yesterday afternoon, Heidi had a little bit of a hard time getting through it. And she got all red and flustered, and I wonder why she would get up. Look at her. Look at that close up. Look at her face.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just going to suggest that that's kind of unfair to do at the top of this show.
Look at her face.
We've got some very serious things to talk about today, and you're going to start by shattering my composure.
I know, but listen. You needed an extra smile this morning. Mike wanted to give you that extra smile by showing you Mr. Water Boy.
Okay.
And there, look at her. She can't. Anyway, okay. He's cute, but I don't know. Whatever. Take a moment. Okay, let's get back to the U18 Team Canada. I'm going to give you some. Team Canada played last night, and they played Sweden. They killed them 12-1. More importantly, check this awesome dude out from Sault Ste. Marie. Jack Mateer plays for Ottawa in the O. There he is. We wanted to start with that little clip right there to show you Jack. Jack is one of Connor's good friends, and Tanner and Stacy and Marker's parents. They're amazing people. And last night they played Sweden 12-1. They won. I'm getting emotional saying it because I just think it's so great to see his name on a jersey and represent our country. So they play again tonight at 9 o'clock. And I've got tears in my eyes because of Jack Mateer, and this one over here has got tears in her eyes over Aqua Boy or Man. Anyway, and she spit her coffee out too, by the way.
Well, yeah, my coffee just kind of fought back a little bit there. So in this moment, do I have coffee like all over my face?
But congratulations, Jack. We'll be watching at 9 tonight. Canada's awesome. This is our game. He got an assist last night, buddy. Keep going.
Yes.
And sending kisses to you.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so proud of him. I'm getting overclamped.
Sorry if you've already said it. I was busy recovering from coffee.
Yep, that's okay.
And Jason Momoa. Where is he right now?
They're in Texas playing.
They're in Texas. Yes. Did you already say that?
No, I didn't. Okay. Thank you very much, though, for reminding me.
I was just curious because, I mean...
I was more concerned about getting Jack's name. Jack Mateer. Anyways, watch them tonight. Cheer for Canada. There's tons of kids. It's just U18, but he's a local Suite. He is a Suite.
There you go.
And he's such a good guy. Tanner, we love you too. We love Tanner. Hi, Tanner. Okay.
Tanner. Okay. Now for the Band-Aid.
Oh, right.
And I'm going to try and not smile. And if I do smile, it's not because I'm making light of the numbers.
No.
It's because I've been rumpled.
You can't even get help with Giggity. Okay, rip the Band-Aid off.
Here it goes.
We got a few positive tests last night.
Yes. So, a marginal Band-Aid, not a big one. Just kind of one of the, the little ones. So bigger than the round, but not as big as the long. So Algoma Public Health is reporting 4 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. So through contact tracing, once again, if you are considered and determined to have been a close contact, they will reach out to you directly. If you do not hear from them, then of course you may consider yourself safe from these particular cases. So cases 321 through 324 are reported to be self-isolating. Case 321 and 322 listing cause of exposure as unknown. After being tested on April 26th, I'm not sure. No, I don't think I was doing anything. No, I don't know. No idea. Cases 323 and 324 listing cause of exposure as close contact. And they were tested on April 27th. So regions currently that have reported cases in the last 10 days include Sault Ste. Marie and area, Central and East Algoma, as well as Elliott Lake and area. which brings our local tallies to 129,953 tests have been administered, out of which we have confirmed 324 cases. Currently, we have 42 cases that are active, with 4 of those being identified as non-Algoma residents. We have 3 people in hospital, one of them anyway is not.
One of those?
Yeah.
No, it's one of them.
No, we got to be careful with that.
No, I didn't mean that. Oh my God, I'm going to be quiet. Put a Band-Aid over my mouth today, okay?
Not at all. Not at all. So yes, so one of the 3 in hospital are not an Algoma resident.
Okay.
286 cases can be listed as resolved. Fantastic news. And we are up to 47 cases that have screened positive for variants of concern.
Okay.
Okay, I got it out. Good.
Okay,
I still feel like I have coffee, like in my nasal cavity.
Went up your
went right up my
snout,
nose.
right up her snout. Okay, I just wanted to touch on an article that we shared with you yesterday called "Protecting Our Community Indoor and Outdoor Gatherings." As you know, there is something planned for Friday at Bellevue Park. Chief Hugh Stevenson, as well as APH, released a press release. Sent a press release yesterday, indicating that there are fines if you find yourself in a public gathering going against the guidelines. There's a fine of $1,000. If you are found to be the person whom is planning the gathering, you have a $10,000 coming your way of a ticket. I just wanted to reiterate that I understand that there's a lot of mixed emotions and feelings and opinions around masks, wearing masks, closures, and what should be open. We are not here to reflect any of that. We're just here to let you know that a press release was sent to us. It is posted, and I would take that as a warning that this is what they're going to do. They know about the event. And there was another event that happened on St. Mary's River Road where there was 8 people involved. They charged 5 already. They are looking into the other 3. So the police services are out and doing their best to follow the guidelines that came from the province. So please read that article that's posted on our site if you need more clarity.
For sure. I mean, and there's a point at which, once you've been given information, and certainly everybody has a right to make a decision about their interpretation of the information and how they wish to respond or react. I did at one time teach a course that kind of helped people navigate change. And here's the thing. You can make a choice, okay? But in making a choice, you also have to understand that any choice that you make comes with consequences. Some that can be ascribed to good and some that can be ascribed to not so good. So when you make a choice, if you find yourself grappling with consequences that you would ascribe to being not so good, you have to remember that in making a choice, you've forfeited your right to complain about the consequence. That's all I'm going to say about that. You can apply it however you'd like to. My message is neutral. Make your choices. Assess the consequences and decide which way you're going to go and how you're going to act. Now,
thank you, Heidi.
As well, in support of that. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yes, I mean, sometimes I get a good one off. There's no question about that.
You definitely nailed it.
I have recovered from Jason Momoa.
Nailed it?
Sort of.
She hasn't.
Anyway, so the mayor is also making a statement. He has spoken out against the planned rally because, again, I mean, this rally, they're not being quiet about it. It's planned, it's publicized, it's planned for later this week. It has received condemnation from many community members, including Algoma Public Health and Sault Police Services. And now, Mayor Provenzano has also spoken out, so he did provide a statement to Sault Online. And he hopes that people will respect the laws that are currently in place. He said, I completely support the message issued by Sault Ste. Marie Police Service and Algoma Public Health. We all have an important role to play in stopping the spread of COVID-19, and this specifically includes avoiding public gatherings at this time. Okay, so the peaceful assembly, once again, planned for this Friday. The Facebook page has over 1,500 members.
Really?
Yeah. And on this Facebook page, you can, they go into their reasons for the assembly. We have rights, we have lives, we have children, we have jobs, we have futures. and most importantly, we have rights. Okay, so this is right on the Facebook page.
Okay.
We will be streaming live from the event on Friday, so stay with us for some coverage.
Well, hopefully we're not streaming too much because I don't want to see anybody get a ticket,
Well, choice and consequence.
Choice and consequence. Okay, yes, sir. Close up, he's saying. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the first local show. I was just trying to pick a story, Mike. I kind of messed up my my thing. You know what? Why don't we go over to Fringe North Embraces Change. Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay. Like so many events within the arts and culture sector, last August saw the cancellation of what would have been the 4th annual Fringe North Theatre Festival in the Sault. As the ups and downs, obviously, of everything of COVID continue to challenge our community, Fringe North is working hard to figure out exactly what can happen for the 2021 festival. Internally, Fringe North has experienced some major shifts, most recently in saying goodbye to their past president, Peter Rowe, longtime treasurer, Connie Langell Rowe, and secretary, Jamie Van Haften. Oh, I'm sorry, let me pronounce that properly. Jamie Van Haften. Nice name. Big changes are being planned for this festival. They are aware of challenges in the past growth. We just wanted to put this out in addition to thinking up new and improved ways of operating as a festival. Fringe North is also reshaping its core team. There are sports available on the board, including spots available. Also sports. If you want to be a good sport, there are spots available on the board. Good recovery, Colette. All interested folks are encouraged to submit, particularly persons of Indigenous heritage and diverse cultural backgrounds. And there's your update on the Fringe North Embracing Change in 2021. Another news. I had a perfect segue for weather and I got cut off. Over to you.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, so moving away from COVID, I guess not really moving away. When we, when we initially discussed what I have been referring to as tiers of eligibility, it's the coffee.
I gave her one of these because you got...
I know. Statue, Rona? No. Sometimes you inhale liquid, it goes down the wrong pipe, and then you have that horrible cough that you're going to keep talking over top of until you simply can't anymore.
Kate, listen. That is what is caught in her throat.
Okay.
Listen, just to that point, before I'm going to interrupt you, I'm so sorry, but have you been out and you have to sneeze or cough or do anything to that effect and you're in Shoppers Drug Mart and you just know you're going to get that?
Oh, I was living in Toronto when...
I'm petrified to sneeze when I'm out.
I was living in Toronto when SARS hit, and I've always had a cat.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cats, so I'm always allergically responding in some measure.
Yes.
Anytime you sneeze, they just look like...
And then I feel I need to explain. I have allergies. I swear to God, I have allergies.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a panic feeling.
You start to declare, right?
Yeah.
It's allergies. Yeah. Put the weapons away. No blow darts.
No blow darts. Take her out. Get out.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I had to make that comment.
Going back to the tiers of eligibility, there have been some questions from the community with regards to how and why Indigenous people were considered to be a priority population. And so Josie, our Indigenous reporter, did actually dig into this.
Good.
And so basically, it comes down to decisions made by the National Advisory Committee on Immunization, and it provides the Public Health Agency of Canada with ongoing medical, scientific, and public health advice relating to immunization. So the NACI takes into account the full spectrum of health inequities, navigates the sources of these inequities, and where intersections lie between different groups, and directs ethically based interventions. Okay, so through this research and through assessing the information that was gathered, the Indigenous populations, for a variety of reasons, actually are considered to be prioritized. And Josie's article is very, very full of great information. So if you do wish to know more about the decisions behind this, then please do feel free to go to our website and have a look at Josie's very thoughtful article.
Awesome, Josie, way to go. And also, I want to touch on that Shingwak Residential School Center and how they're actually bringing in our history into the elementary and post and high schools as well, to touch on that. Way to go, Josie. Awesome. Okay, Craig, this morning I peeled the curtain back and I looked at that sky and I'm like, 5 more minutes. And I did it a few times, but what's going on with this weather? Tell me it clears up today.
Well, I feel like that most days. It doesn't have to be raining. We do have some rain to deal with right now. It's mainly just light conditions or light rain showers and some drizzle to deal with, but we do have some better conditions developing later on today. We'll get to that in just a bit. We'll take a look outside, courtesy Wireless Comm and our good buddy Carmen there, giving us always a nice shot. That is, I don't even know what that is. Is that downtown? Yeah, looks a little foggy downtown. We do have some fog and some mist to deal with for the next couple of hours. We'll take a look now at our temperatures. That's the word. Not looking all that bad. We are looking at 10 degrees today. We could even go higher than that if we do see some sun, and we do expect to see some breaks in the clouds later on today. We'll take a look at our current situation. We are sitting at 5 degrees. The winds are very light from the west. The pressure is rising, so it's indicative that we are starting to see the rain move out of the area. As for the rest of today, this is what we look like. Temperatures again 10 degrees to 14 degrees we could hit later on this afternoon as these showers kind of head towards the west, or to the east I should say. We'll show you that on the radar coming up. And we'll take a look at the 3-day in just a couple of minutes.
Okay, back to us. Fantastic.
Oh, my turn.
Locally, okay,
No, go ahead. I wasn't
Okay.
even prepared. I was looking at my phone. You caught me.
I was just going to say, locally, we've had some information with regards to the shoreline conditions. Lake Superior is under a flood watch. So the Sault Ste. Marie Region Conservation Authority is issuing a water safety statement for the local watershed. Craig, I love that you taught me what that's about.
Watershed, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into it because I don't really remember.
I
but
don't either.
I really
so
think it makes me feel good to know that I have that information in me somewhere. So flood forecasting and warning is part of the Conservation Authority's provincially mandated responsibilities, and the statement is sent out so that residents can be informed and can be aware. The weather forecast is indicating light to moderate rainfall over the next 5 days. Look, I sound like Craig now.
Oh my God, I'm like hooked.
Light to moderate rainfall over the next 5 days, along with some partial sun and some clouds.
The Weather Network's calling, baby.
So total rainfall amounts are 30 to 45 millimeters plus 5 to 10 millimeters due to thunderstorms. Okay, so this means that local rivers, creeks, streams currently flowing at normal levels, but with the forecasted rainfall and warm temperatures, levels could rise and flows could rise across the watershed. So that could lead to localized flooding in areas that have poor drainage, okay? So more about this on the on our website. Over to you.
Okay, good. So this one time at band camp,
Yes.
right? Everybody knows where that's from. If you don't, Google it, YouTube it, whatever. Band camp day for Sault Area Hospital is coming up. And let me put on my Googles because the font is less than 14. So, on May the 7th, by music from local artists in support of Sault Area Hospital. On May 7th, Bandcamp is waiving their processing fees, so all money from paid downloads on the site go to the artists themselves.
Oh,
awesome.
Fantastic.
Yes, a number of local musicians have committed to donating proceeds from this day to the Sault Area Hospital COVID Emergency Fund. And as always, Trina, our lovely matriarch, has posted this under our events. And again, this one time at Bandcamp for SAH is on May the 7th. And I just was not listening. Mike, are we going to a commercial right now? We need to go to a commercial right now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this.
large male sports a white trimming black fur asserts dominance over.
You don't need a media monkey to make healthy choices. Think for yourself. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, April the 28th. You're here with Colette and Heidi. Colette is going to give us some more information. And social media is coming. Hold on.
Yes, hold on to your knickers, as we always say. Or I always say we. I just included you in my knickers. Wow, that sounded weird. Toronto FC is a soccer team in Toronto. Now, I am a big soccer fan. I know a lot of people have mixed emotions about the sport. It is the best sport in the world and followed by most people in the world, actually. But yesterday in Florida, where Toronto FC are practicing currently, they ran into a little guy that came across a golf course. And I don't know, take a look. Tell me what you would do.
What?
Yeah, not that they needed a reminder that they're a long way from home, but Toronto SC players had an alligator crash their practice on Monday. All they can tell you, said the coach, was there was an alligator. It was massive. All my players were running towards the alligator as I went the other way. The coach says, listen, we talk about fearless and aggressive around here, but I thought we would not think about that at the moment. It's maybe par for the course, but ching. The club posts that they're here in Florida, but when you're by the water, hey, this is what you get. It's not downtown Toronto. It's not the concrete jungle where they're at right now. I guess it's time to go back over to, I'm not looking at the proper camera. And now I am. Craigers, you said sweater weather the other day. This is not sweater weather. This is ugly weather. What's going on?
Thank you very much. Well, we have a couple of hours of rain showers to deal with, and then we're going to be left with some cloudy conditions, also some mild conditions later on this afternoon. But on the radar map, you can see that here's the Sioux right here. So we have some fairly persistent showers going on right now, and we just have this little bit left to deal with. So expect showers to kind of wrap up around the noon hour, maybe early this afternoon. And then we're just going to be left with some cloudy conditions for most of our day. But again, mild. We'll take a look at the systems map right now. Kind of overdrawn with these two low pressure systems, but they are moving off to the east. And this high pressure system trying to build in, kind of squeezing out the rain as these other two low pressure systems kind of head towards the Great Lakes. So we still have some showers in our forecast for the next couple of days, but just light stuff as this high pressure system kind of dries out those systems. This is the forecast for the next 3 days for your day on Thursday. You can see the high pressure system is trying to do its best. We could still see some showers on Thursday, but temperature's not bad at 12 degrees. 6 degrees as we see our Friday, with a mix of sun and cloud, and then we start seeing some other showers, again just light stuff from those competing little low pressure systems at 11 degrees on Saturday. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast at 5 o'clock tonight, so watch that. I'll be back again at 1 o'clock for your next weather update. Right now, let's send it back to Heidi and Colette.
Well, thanks for that, Craig. Awesome. More rain. Wahoo. Yay. At least it's a little bit warmer, though, so, you know, my innate Pollyanna will default to look for something good about it.
All right.
At least it's warmer.
Not me.
Okay. So today is a special day for a lot of people. There is, Trina, once again, has posted to our site an annual day that comes together on April the 28th. It's in support of an organization called Threads for Life, and this is an organization that supports families that have been affected by work-related tragedy. And so they talk about the dates that people commemorate inside and that they don't talk about because it's painful to remember. But the National Day of Mourning is April 28th every year. It's a date where everyone has that opportunity to share, when they can gather in community to honor and remember those loved ones who have been killed or injured at work and refresh commitment to preventing future tragedies, right? So on our website, as part of this reminder of this very important date, there are a number of videos of people sharing their personal stories. So if you or somebody that you know has been affected by work-related injury or tragedy, there is comfort and community. So please do go check out some of the videos and know that you are not alone.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Okay, Heidi.
So it's time for the social media.
Yeah.
So let's just have a look
I feel like
here.
I need to put my seatbelt on.
Yes. Wow.
Okay.
I'm not messing around today. I'm actually on the feed that gives me everything. So it does seem to me as though Destiny is the winner this morning. Destiny got the first comment in. She said, "Good morning, ladies," with
Good morning, Destiny.
with a lovely little smiley emoji. Coming in on the heels of Destiny is Carl. Carl is saying good morning from Fergus. Good morning to you, Carl. Kimberly says, "Happy Hump Day."
Happy Hump Day,
With
Kimberly.
one exclamation points and my little favorite emoji with the closed eyes. Bradley says, "Happy Hump Day." With 3 exclamation points, my little emoji, and then it looks like somebody maybe dabbing.
Oh, I love the dab. I love the dab.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did I do that?
Well,
Okay,
I don't
I
know.
never do it right. I just make my daughter awkward. She looks at
love
me like,
it.
Mom.
It's
right?
cute.
So, Rhonda is in support of my worship of Jason Momoa.
Okay.
He is hot as hell, she says. Right? It's a wonder that in that picture he didn't actually,
Yeah.
melt the icebergs all around him because, come on.
I mean, he's not my type. I can't. Sorry, I thought you were putting one up. That's 1. This is 3. I mean, his eyes are cute, but
Well.
sorry, not my type.
So tall, built, and handsome is not your type. Okay. Okay. Chantel, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chantel. Mercy B. Hometown Pride. So she'd be talking
Thank
about
you
McTeer,
very
I'm
much.
sure.
I hope you watched tonight and watch Jack and Jack Mateer. Woo woo! I won't let it go. I'm just so happy for him. I'm really proud of him.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mark B has, says good morning with the little closed-eyed smiley. Marilyn says good morning, everyone. Everybody's giving me my little smiley. I love it. 2 cups of coffee, 2 sunflowers. Andrew from high school. Hello, Andrew. He says good morning, all. Enika, good morning, everyone. Happy Hump Day with a huggy emoji, the bouquet, a cup of coffee, a cookie, and a wavy hand. Steph, our Friday girl, is making an appearance.
Friday. It's
Good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say hump. Yay.
Yeah. Good morning. 2 cups of coffee. It's a 2 cup of coffee kind of day, isn't it though? And then she's got a little sunshine. Cindy says, good morning, ladies. Happy Hump Day. She's got a camel.
Woo!
She's got a camel.
There's the camel going through the office.
What day is it?
What day is it? What day is it? It's hump day.
Yes. Stay warm and dry today. So the little
too.
rainy cloud.
Yes.
And what did you just say?
45 seconds. I know. We should have started our social
Umbrella
media earlier.
open.
Well, we'll get to
Margaret
it this afternoon. We'll start with
McKay
her.
or Margaret M says good morning all. Giselle says good morning everyone with the smile. Enjoy your coffee, hoping for sun soon. Mark said, oh okay, I thought they only got a warning for gathering. It did not say they got a fine or charge. I think, Mark, if you look at the information that's been coming out, I think that the fines, the information is just being put out
I
there.
think I made a mistake with that. I think I said that they did fine them. I think they're fining the other 3 people
Okay.
that they're investigating who held the event.
Yeah,
You're right, Mark.
This is something that's being planned.
you.
So,
Yeah.
but thank you. Yes. Bev says good morning, all. Mercy says, wait, that's hilarious. The media is allowed to go without being fined.
That makes sense.
Bev says, I never heard them say that they're not going to get a fine. Mercy says, just posed a question. I know Dan reported from across the street at the
That's
last
right.
one.
Across the street with a mask on.
Yeah. Great recovery. Okay, thank you.
Great recovery.
Oh, Tom, people actually watch this? Well, Tom, if you're commenting,
Wow,
you're watching too.
See you at 1 o'clock, Tom, and everybody else have a great hump day morning.
I'll get to you then, Pauline. Thank you for popping in.
Awesome.